Good morning.
Something about you, mama, sure gives me the blues.
Just drinking my coffee.
Hey, hey, something about you, mama, sure gives me
Listening to
the
Jimmie
blues.
Rodgers.
It ain't your drop stitch stockings.
It ain't your blue buckle shoes. Okay, I'm going to turn that down a little bit. But I'm going to keep playing it. Oh, and here we have Mr. Abe. This is my Betty. Okay, what? Oh, man. Okay, well, the reason I'm making this is because this cat... Damn! It is actually because I decided to do a little bit of waist training with a corset, and I'm here to explain what brought me to this and what brought me to deciding to videotape it and then post something on the internet. I mean, come on, it's a little wackadoodle, but bear with me. Alright, so here's the deal. Some of you who follow my channel know that I am a cranker and that I've made some instructional videos. I mean, I'm not going to say they're the best, but I made the first to explain how to do cat's sweet tomato heel online, and here's one example of it. I'm not going to get into that. If you're curious about that, you can watch my other videos. You can watch her videos. But I'm a cranker. I've been known to dye things. This is Cash Merino from Wool2Dye4, which I dyed. It's lovely, lovely stuff. This is also that, which I put on these quills. This actually is not the most crankers don't use that. They're better off using cones, but it's what I do because I sort of like to do things old-fashioned and cheap, and so that's what I went with. So anyway, because I'm a little unorthodox, one, I got tired of making like just regular socks. I wanted to do the sweet tomato heel, so I figured that out, and it's cool. Man, why are they mowing the lawn now? Excuse me. Okay. We had little birdies and stuff, and then they mow the lawn. Well, hey, it's Sunday, it's almost 10. I guess that's long enough to sleep in. So anyway, yes. I decided I tend to do things a little unorthodox, and I tend to be experimental. And one of my experiments is this. This is a genuine corset from Orchard Corsets, which I got on clearance. It is a level 2. I guess I can put down the specs, but since it's on clearance, it will not be available for long. I mean, as of this video, I don't think they have that many left. But why am I wearing this thing? Well, because I decided to make thigh-high stockings. Now, you saw the yarn. Yarn, bobbin. This is actually a knee-high stocking in one of my early dye projects. Then I decided, hey, I should make thigh-highs. Can I make thigh-highs? Can I make them work? And I did. And I also wanted to do self-striping things. And so with that, I made up this Gobbist Niddy, which is actually not the best way to do it. And if you look at this stocking, you can see that I had some interesting experimenting and making it gradually thicker, you know? Like here, there's less stitches, and here there's more, and it's kind of awkward. So anyway, one day I was on YouTube, and I listened to Jimmie Rodgers. I'm going to play it again, because I love that song. And he mentioned something called drop stitch stockings, and I was like, wow, man, what the hell's that? And so I just Googled it and I couldn't find anything, and I did some experiments like this thing, which you can't really make sense of, and which really isn't worth making sense of. Where are we doing for time? But eventually I figured something out, and I made a pair of drop stitch stockings. And this is one of my favorites. Now I don't know if you can see, but there's like 3 solid stitches to 1 drop stitch and fuzz because it's cashmere merino, which sheds like crazy. And it actually is from this dye. I think I'm going to make another pair of them with this, but a different variation. But anyway, one of the things about thigh highs is that when you put them on, they go down. At least on my thighs they do. I mean, okay, what's great about the drop stitch is that you can use a regular cylinder to make, oh yeah, this is so shedding, to make them wider on top. So like if you have bigger thighs, you can crank out drop stitch stockings and they'll fit. I mean, you got to play with the cuff. The cuff part is a few more stitches, and well, I'm not going to do a whole demo of that. That's not really what this video is about. This is about me going from that and then deciding, okay, I won't go into see, I've got too many things to talk about in this video. I can't focus. All right. So, like, with any thigh-high stockings, you need to keep them up. So, I figured out what kind of garter belt works with them. And this is a Rago, which has big clippy things. And you need big clippy things for these kind of stockings. Not the little ones that you get that are designed to hold up nylons. No. You need Ragos. And so like from that, I got curious about corsets. It's just, you know, it makes sense for me to be curious about that. And so I've decided to dabble in a little bit of waist training. But when I did research on it, I found that there were some people who were great and knew what they were talking about. In particular, Lucy of Lucy's Corsets. I'll put a link down here. But there are also some people out there who are crazy. Like these young women, they're like, I'm going to waist train and I'm going to lose 10 inches off my waist. And so they get a corset and they put it on 24/7. And you really shouldn't do that. And I just thought that I should make a video just to document that, yes, I'm waist training. I think I'm actually going to work on losing a few inches, but I'm going to do it the same way, which is to say, this is my 4th day of wearing this thing. And that's not how I laced it on when I first got it. When I first put it on, I put it on really loose, and the only place that I could feel it was right here, just a little bit, and gradually seasoned it just a few hours a day. And that's the way to go. And I thought to myself that actually, I think that most of the women that get into waist training do that, but they don't make videos because they're not as crazy as these girls that go out and just do it and put up all these provocative things that, you know, it's like, look at my butt. I mean, hey, I don't mind you looking at my butt. You know, even without a corset, I think I look mighty fine, but whatever. Better than my face this morning. But anyway, this corset actually accepts garter tabs, and eventually I'd like to wear some stockings with it. And dare say, I might actually post pictures of myself on the internet wearing my stockings with a corset. But it serves a purpose, okay? So anyway, I'm going in a slightly different direction here, and I anticipate that I'm probably going to bring in a different crew of people, but hopefully I'm not being too sexy here. So anyway, folks, bye-bye. I think I summed it up.